Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, the basketball edition. Listen, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you've never clicked the join button to see what memberships I have, please do that. Your support is always appreciated. Now, it's been quite a week. All the talk about Unrivaled, the big launch of Unrivaled, which turned out to be a dud. Obviously, people were able to put together that the fans, the viewers, the potential viewers were being strung along to make it seem like Caitlin Clark was going to be in the league when, I'm sure she told them no a long time ago, but didn't blow their cover. But in any case, they still put the little two mystery things in there. Somebody came out and said, listen, a source to be trusted from what we understand, Caitlin Clark is not playing. Now, here's something about me. I get these takeaways when things go down. I can get a message, I can get a sermon, I can get a talk, I can get all of that out of the smallest thing ever. I get these takeaways. That's a joke with my friends. Like, Adrienne can get something out of anything, which really comes in handy when you're a speaker like I am, or a writer. So when I thought about Caitlin not going for Unrivaled, I got these four takeaways that I'm going to share with you, 4 life lessons, if you will. First of all, there was all the talk that they were going to offer Caitlin so much money that it was going to be something she could not say no to. Not possible. Some people say she was offered $1 million. Some people say, I've heard even $2 million. I don't care if it's $1.5 million, whatever you want to say, at least $1 million from what we understand. Also ownership in the league, etc. But the money, oh yeah, she's not going to be able to say no. That's what they kept. She won't be able to say no. It was never about the money with Caitlin, okay? It was never about the money. Yes, she already has money and that helps, right? But as a business person, you can always use more money because you want to build a life. You want to have something for later years. You want to have something for your parents. And Caitlin, she has a foundation. She's giving her time and her resources. So money comes in handy. But it wasn't about the money. It wasn't like Caitlin was sitting there going, I'm just going to hold out and see how much money they're going to offer me. There are some things more important than money. There are lots of things more important than money. But with Caitlin, it just wasn't about the money, okay? And I think when it comes to women's basketball in general, the WNBA in particular, it's never been the money that's been first and foremost over the 28 years. It's been more so the love for the game. And then in the off season, many of them go away so they can play basketball and make a living and make some good money. But it's never here in the States, in the WNBA, been about money. Now, of course, even though they've never turned a profit, now with Caitlin in the league, now they think, oh, this is my opportunity to try to demand more money instead of riding the wave and letting those doors open. And we'll see where that gets them. But back to Caitlin. I don't know what they could have offered her. I don't think they could have offered her anything to make her do this Unrivaled league when she'd already determined that's not what she was going to do. Wasn't about the money. Number 2, Caitlin Clark is obviously not concerned, not worried about playing nice in the league, because we know that they wanted her to do this to help them. They wanted her assistance so that this league could take off, so it could, in their words, grow the game. And Caitlin knows she's going to take some heat. Like I did a video and I said, she's basically in a no-win situation to a certain extent, meaning there are people who are going to be ticked off if she says no. Why? Because it hurts them. And there are going to be people who are ticked off if she said yes, because why is she getting more money than everybody else? Why is she getting more shine than everybody else? Why is she blah, 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 the whole catty, petty jealousy thing. But she knows by saying no, when they desperately wanted her to say yes and was even pretending that she had said yes, they're not going to like it. She ain't worried about that. The answer at this point anyway, for this inaugural season, is no. And she's not scared to face the music. No is no. I'm not interested in just keeping them happy. It's okay if they don't like it. That's takeaway number 2. Takeaway number 3, and I love this. Caitlin Clark is the epitome of having other options. We see what she's doing right now. She's playing golf. She's talking about co-owning and trying to co-own a soccer team in the women's soccer league, professional women's soccer league. She's got her commercials with State Farm. She's out there being an honorary caddy for a charity event that helps special needs individuals, boys and girls clubs. She can basically write her own ticket. She has not missed a beat, and she's in the gym and she's working on her game. Caitlin Clark has other options. So many people find themselves doing things they have no desire to do for longer than they want to do it because they don't see anything else. They've got all of their eggs in one basket. And if we can learn anything from this, we've got to learn, what else do you have? Do you have multiple streams of income? Where can you find purpose? Or are you just stuck in one thing? And there's nothing wrong with being fully committed to something. Caitlin is clearly fully committed to being a basketball player. She probably works harder than anyone. You hear that from everybody who's ever played with her, or people who have coached with her. She's competitive. She wants to be the best. She said that when she was doing the golf tour. I want to be better than everyone. So that's there. But you know what? I got business opportunities. I've got commercial opportunities. I got charity opportunities. I'm not in one place. And that's some words of wisdom for every single one of us. And the last one, this may not be Caitlin at all, but I hear a lot of it coming from people who admire Caitlin Clark, who are fans of Caitlin Clark, who don't appreciate how Caitlin Clark was treated in the WNBA. You get what you get. And by that, I mean, there are plenty of people who feel, when it comes to Unrivaled, that some of these people in the league were extremely catty, jealous, and even harmful. And now they want her to step in, because if she was in the league in Unrivaled, that was going to bring sponsorships, perhaps, going to definitely bring the eyeballs, it's going to bring more money, it's going to do all this stuff for them. Maybe, I don't know, Caitlin may not be quite as vengeful, for lack of a better word, as some of the people who follow her, but maybe her thought is, you get what you get. You didn't want me. You didn't want my fans. But now some of these people do want me, supposedly. And that's going to come with more eyeballs. That's going to come with fans. Yeah, I think all the fans from Indiana players are horrible people. So no, I'm not bailing you out. No, I'm not rescuing you. You get what you get. And even if Caitlin is not thinking it, maybe that's just the way it is, regardless. So, hey, if Caitlin were playing, I'd be watching. Either way, it was her decision to do. But again, there's some takeaways. So again, 1, it's never been about the money. 2, she ain't worried about playing nice. She's going to do what she got to do and not do what she doesn't want to do. 3, she has other options. She's not stuck. She doesn't need Unrivaled. She doesn't need the WNBA either. And Maybe you just get what you get, or you reap what you sow. Ma and Alma would say it like this: God don't like ugly. But then on Alma would follow that up with, and he ain't too particular about pretty either. Anyway, long story where that quote comes from. Those are my 4 takeaways. What are yours? Put some in the comments. What do you think about what I said? Do you agree? Do you see some other things that I have not pointed out in this, in Caitlin Clark not going for Unrivaled, in spite of them stringing us along? And I have no doubt that's what they were doing. I'm going to check it out, see what it looks like. But no doubt, they're right. Having Caitlin in the league would have done a whole world of good. I wish them well, though. I absolutely do. Again, what do you think? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. I'll catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.